Thank you, Leon, and hello, everyone. Yeah, tonight is going to be fun because I'm going to share with you the strategy that I've used and that I'm still using, as well as there's actually only two tools that I've used, and I'm going to share that with you. In fact, what I'm going to do at the end of this webinar, I'm going to give you a free access to one of the tools. So please make sure that you stay with us because otherwise you're going to miss, I think, something of real value. Okay, so let's start. And the first thing that I want to do is to ask you a question. 99% of the times when I do a webinar, I start with this because as a wealth creator, my passion is to teach people how to become wealth creators, and that is how to create, preserve, and enjoy a life of abundance. In other words, enjoy their wealth as such. And the majority of people that I talk to and speak to say to me that they want to be financially free. So the question that I'd like to ask you before we actually start off tonight is. Who wants to be financially free? So, if you want to be financially free, simply raise your hand so that I can see if I've got the right target audience. I see the hands are going up like crazy, so I love that.
Yes, Hannes, more than 60% have raised their hand.
Okay, that means that we're in business here. Now, the next thing that I want you to do is to ask you the second question, and this question is, what does financial freedom mean to you? And in the question box, you can quickly just we're quite a few people on board on this webinar, so just the way that you see it and understand it. And Leon, maybe if you can read the first, let's say 5 or 10 responses quickly. I just want to get a feeling of the audience and how they see and what financial freedom means to them.
Yes, I will do the first three or four.
Okay,
Johan says, do what I want when I want to and enjoy it. And
thank you.
Juan says, live where I want and still earn dollar income.
That's great.
Ashraf, being
Fabulous.
free, being free to do what I love to do. And then
Fabulous.
Ferdi says, free in time, confident retirement. And well, there's a lot more, Hannes.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling, and thanks for that response. I see the answers are still coming in. We really, really appreciate the fact that you are. And of course, the more you're going to participate, the more value you're going to get from tonight. So let's quickly define financially free because I see my definition for financially free is to be able to do the things that you want to do when you want to do it, how you want to do it, with whom you want to do it, without having to worry about money. And so it's actually the time that we're looking for to be able to do those things that we are passionate about. But there are actually three ways to look at financial, let's call it freedom. The first one is what do we mean when we say financially independent? Now, the quickest way to explain it to a person is that when your passive income, in other words, the income that you get from your rentals, from properties, or from your dividends, or from your pension funds, or the shares and stuff like that, when that is equal to your monthly, your standard of living, then you can say that you're financially independent. You're financially free the moment that you've got double that amount. In other words, if you need, let's call it 10,000 per month, and you've got 20,000 index with inflation over your life expectancy, you can say that you're financially free. And you can say that you financially rich the moment that you've got three times that. Of course, then we get to mega rich and stuff like that, but we're not going to go into that. But everyone wants to get to this point of financial freedom. But when we look at stats, we're going to find that here in South Africa, less than 1% of the total population will be rich at the age of 65. 2% will be financially free and about 5% financially independent. And then the rest will still be working or depending on the government. So we've got this dream, but very, very few people will actually be in a position to get to and reach that dream. And the question that I post 90% of the times that I've got a webinar is, what is the number one reason why 99% will not retire rich? And perhaps what we can do is, again, if you want to, and I will appreciate that, in the question box, just tell me, what do you think is your number one reason? Why do you think only 1% will retire rich. In other words, why will 99% of the people not retire rich? And then, Leon, perhaps as they come in, quickly read them.
Okay, there's already quite a number on this. Rudy says financially ignorant. Paul says they follow the system. Leon says risk and fear. Uh, Kuni says don't save enough, don't buy enough assets. And Gareth, we don't know how to retire rich. And honest, there's a lot more. I can
Thank you.
continue. Anthony says fear and risk. Ignorance is Peter. Yeah, it's
Okay,
a
Leon.
lot coming.
Leon, thank you. I absolutely love it when people start responding the way that they are doing at the moment. I'm going to tell you my number one reason, and it's not to say that it is really, I think it is, but maybe you may not agree with me. I think it's because we are confoculated by the system. Now, immediately, let me define the definition of confoculate. It's a mental state when you do not know that you don't know what you're supposed to know. Now, this to me is really, really a huge, huge problem because the majority of us are doing what we're supposed to do, but we can feel it and we can see it and we can experience it with those around us that people literally do not, they're not in a position to retire. And that in 1984, 83 really, really worried me. And I wanted to find out, because I tried to do everything that I could at that stage to become financially free. But as a financial planner, I could see that there was no ways by doing what they teach us to do. I could not be in a position to retire. And of course, what they will do is to keep on telling you that you need to save for a longer period of time and then give them more money. So let me quickly run through a retirement planning and show you why it's not working. In other words, most of the people that I've dealt with, at some times in some during their lives, they will do it like a retirement planning or get some expert to help them to save or stuff like that. So let's quickly, in terms of those people that wants to see this, can I quickly see a show of hands just to see if you really want to see it? So, uh, Leon, if there's more than 50%, I'll share it. Otherwise, I can skip this example. Will you tell me
More
when?
than 50%, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, there's some yeses coming through in the
Okay,
questions
just raise your
box.
hand.
Yeah, just raise your hand. But we are over 50%, honest.
Okay, that's it. Thank you. Then I'd love to explain it to you. And I'm going to take a hypothetical scenario just to make it relative easy at the end of the day. So I'm going to say that we are 40 years of age today. Everyone that's on this webinar is 40 years. We're going to, our goal age, in other words, when we're going to die is at age 60. We're going to retire at 80, and when we're going to retire at 60. That's going to give us 20 years to prepare for retirement and 20 years then to be on retirement. Okay. And let's assume that in today's value, today, we'd like to retire with 20,000 Rand in today's value, indexed with inflation over our life expectancy. These are the assumptions that I'm making. The question then is, if I'm 60 years of age today and there's no inflation and there's no growth that I can get on my investment, because inflation as well as growth is there to confocculate us. How much money do I need in capital where I'm not going to get a cent, but I want to withdraw 20,000 Rand per month over the next 20 years? I need a capital amount of 4.8 million. But there's only one problem, and that is that I am not 60 years of age at this moment. I'm 40 years of age. I'm earning 20,000 Rand, and the assumption is I've got nothing else, but I've got a guaranteed salary that, of course, is not going to increase because there's no inflation. And luckily, my life expectancy is also not going to go up. How much of that 20,000 Rand must I put into this fund without any interest so that over the next 20 years I can build up the 4.8 million? In the question box, let's see if one or two people can quickly get it right. The first person that's going to get it right, we're going to continue. Help me, Leon.
Okay, Duncan says all, Ashraf say all of it, Ron says
Okay,
no idea.
Duncan was the first person. Well done, Duncan. And then I see Ashraf is right and Ruan is okay. Ruan says no idea. Paul is right and Dean is right. And okay, fabulous. Okay, so I think we're getting it simply because there's 20 years to make provision and there's 20 years that we need it. Now, let's bring in the inflation rate because this is what the experts are telling us and they're going to work with our money. In other words, give us a real return. As you can see, I'm using terminologies that these people are using. I've used these terminologies myself many, many years ago. And let's now look at the facts. If this is the case and I'm 60 and I want to take 20,000, but I can get 12% after tax on return on my investment and the inflation rate is 9%, I only need 3.6 million instead of 4.8 million. That gives me almost R1,200,000 less. So from this, it looks like the experts are right, and this is actually what we should do. But here's a problem. The inflation rate starts today. It's not going to postpone and wait till we're 60 before it starts. It starts today. So by the time that I'm 60, how much must I earn at the 9% inflation to be the same in the same position that I'm in today? I need to be in a position where I must earn at that point 112,000 Rand. And at 9% inflation, it can buy the same stuff as 20,000 Rand today as value. This means that I need to make provision for 20 million Rand in 20 years' time. So 20 million Rand, 210,000 Rand. Now, how much must I invest at 12% after tax in order to be able to be in that position to save up 20 million? And that is 20,430 Rand. But the problem is I'm only earning 20,000 Rand in total. So this is absolutely impossible if you want to retire in 20 years or less. And this is what started this whole process because in 1984, I did retirement planning for myself and I decided there's no ways that I'm going to wait for another 20 or 30 years or 40 years to be in a position to retire because I could see that there were people that literally were financially free and that made a lot of money in a very, very short time. And I wanted to understand and wanted to know, but how on earth do they do that so that I could do it myself? And of course, the more I tried to figure out in terms of the investments, by following what the financial institutions were telling me and what they were teaching me, the more I came to the conclusion that there's no ways for me to get out of this whole thing. So the question then is, what is the solution? Okay, so I started to formulate a strategy, and the strategy, I'm going to give you a definition for the strategy. The strategy is the wealth creator strategy. There are actually only two strategies. The one I call the opportunity seeker or the global belief system, if you follow that. And this is traditionally what 99% of the financial advisors and the gurus and the financial institutions are teaching you what to do. You know, invest in pension fund, provident fund, and then diversify and put it in, a lot of different stocks and stuff like that. The normal thing. But when you look over a long period, you're going to find that they are going to give you more or less the same return on your investment. But then there's another strategy that absolutely no one talks about, or at least I don't know that they are uh, talking about this. And that is this is the definition for it, the intelligent use of limited resources to go from where you are to where you want to be in the shortest possible time with the least amount of risk. Now, what I'd like to do is to quickly break this down because you're going to see as we go through this webinar how important this strategy, and this is the only strategy that I am using. Right. So let's look at the first portion, and that is the intelligent use. The moment that you use your own intelligence, then you're going to determine for yourself the outcome that you want, when you want it, and how much you want at the end of the day. At the moment, you go to an expert or the expert comes to you, they look at your situation and they tell you what is going to happen at the end with their projections. In other words, they tell you, listen, you need to invest more and you need to increase your term because there's no ways that you'll be able to retire within the next 10 or 5 years. That's the normal way that they do it. So either you have to give us more money or you have to extend your retirement plan, the retirement date. Now, the reason why these people are doing it, because the longer you listen to them, the more money they are going to make out of you. So the financial institution is geared to keep you in this loop as long as they possibly can. Now, Albert Einstein said that you cannot solve a problem out of the same consciousness that created the problem. And I'm telling you tonight that this problem globally was created by the financial institutions to keep the masses poor. And this is what I'm trying to get over to you. So in 1984, 85, I started working on this, but in 1987, I had a major breakthrough. And I'm going to share that breakthrough a little bit later with you. And this is where I started to formulate the wealth creator strategy. In other words, I cannot do what everyone else is doing, but I have to do it in such a way that it's going to be very safe and that I can count on the outcome at the end of the day. So Einstein also said that education is the learning of facts, is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. In other words, this is where and why I say it's intelligent use of limited resources. We need to train our minds to think differently to what each and every other person basically is thinking. And in essence, what the financial experts are doing, they are regurgitating what the financial institutions teach them, about finances, because they do not think. Now, let's go to it's the intelligent use of limited resources. So what are the limited resources that we're talking about? Well, that's the time, the effort, in other words, the energy that you're going to put into your investments or your business, the right mindsets, and your money. These are the only four limited resources that we've got. And each and every person has got a limited time because there's only 24 hours in a day. But when I discovered this in 1987, I said, okay, I've got a job to do. I was a financial planner at that stage, and I wanted to focus on that to make as much income as I could possibly do and make. But with the surplus, I wanted to create an investment that at one point could start looking after me. Instead of me working for my money, I wanted to be in a position where my money will work for me. And so I did not want to spend a lot of time and, of course, a lot of effort into it. And my mindset at that stage was to find the quickest, the easiest, and the safest way to be able to do it. And in terms of the money, there are two ways when we look at money. First of all, we can start with no money, and I'm going to show you a little bit later on, even with property, it's possible. And then once you've got a surplus, then how can we make sure that this surplus, this additional money that we've got, our savings, that is going to work for us? So the only thing that I could find at that stage, because of this breakthrough that I'm busy sharing with you, was, of course, to invest in property, simply because of something that happened to me in 1987, and I wanted to know what was the growth on my property investment. And because of that, I made an incredible discovery, and I'm going to share with that stuff with you tonight. Right, so it's intelligent use of limited resources to go from where you are to where you want to be. Now, this simply means that there are literally different levels when it comes to investment, when it comes to, let's call it your business. And I find that the majority of people do not know at what level they are. Now, the level is extremely important, because each and every level, there's a different competency that you need to master before you can move on to the next one. But in essence, there's and perhaps what I should do is to take you through the process. You see, there's only two ways to become financially free. The first one is through your investments, and the only investment that I'm using is property, in terms of, and the way that I invest is according to the Property Pro investment way. There's no other way, because otherwise you're speculating or you're flipping or you're doing any other thing except investing. And then there's another way, and that is business. But a business is a lot more complicated than investment. So when I started, I focused on the investment side. In other words, my business, or as an insurance agent or a financial planner, I've made a commission, and the surplus commission I started to invest, and specifically in investments in a buy-to-let type of environment, so that could replace my income at a later stage. Now, when you look at this, we'll find that at the level 7 and even 6 and 5, that your investment is your business, and your business is your investment. So that means that we are doing things wrong. So when you start with the investment, you have to apply business principles to that, and you need to understand the fundamentals, because otherwise there's no ways that you're going to take your investment through the different levels. And by the way, with property on a level 5, that is when you're independent. Level 6 is when you're free, and level 7 is, of course, when you're financially rich. Right. So we need to get the fundamentals right, and we need to base the fundamentals on the wealth creator strategy. Now, taking this into consideration, the next thing that I need then to know is what is the growth, because it's the intelligent use of limited resources to go from where you are to where you want to be in the shortest possible time with the least amount of risk. That, if I can summarize that, that simply means that I must get the maximum growth, because when we look at growth, it measures how hard your investment is working for you. That is the outcome over a specific period of time, and then also taking risk into consideration. So when all of this combine, that is represented by what we call growth. Now, let me tell you the truth about growth, because a lot of people will not, and they dare not tell you the truth about growth. It is not how much money you invest, but how hard your money is working for you. And that is 100% determined by your own competency. Now, the experts do not want you to understand this, because the moment that you can get a 55 and a 100 and a 200 and a 500% growth on your investment, there's absolutely no ways that you're going to take your money that you've worked damn hard for and give it over to them. So they need to keep this information from you, because otherwise they're out of a job. Okay, so it's the growth on your investment that is going to make you rich. Is there anyone that wants to see? I've got an Excel spreadsheet that I've prepared specifically for this slide here. Is there anyone that wants to see in practice how it works? So if you want to see it, just put up your hand, and I'll quickly, if we've got at least 50%, otherwise I'm going to skip it. Again, Leon, just tell me the moment that we're at the 50% mark.
Yes, although we are close, but there's a couple of yeses again in the questions box.
Okay, then I'm going to say, yeah, I see there's a couple. Okay, I'm going to continue, and thank you for your response. Okay, so let's go to Excel. And there are two vital concepts that I want you to understand. Okay, remember I said it's the growth on your investment. Now, I'm going to show you a growth, and at this stage, there may be a chance that you've got no idea how on earth would you ever get that kind of growth. Just keep with me and stay with me, because I'm going to show you how simple it actually is with property to get to that kind of growth a little bit later on. So let's assume that you've got 1,000 Rand surplus. You invest that surplus at 15%, anything from 12 to 15, but in this scenario, 15%. And in 10 years' time from now on, you will have equity or cash to the value of 275,217 Rand. That's the total value that you've got. If by some luck or some way, you can find a way to invest your investment and get a growth of 1,000% over a 10-year time, you're going to find that you've got 4.7 million Rand. So that's almost 4.5 million Rand more than the person that went to, let's call it a financial institution, where they would give him the 15%. So it is the growth on your investment, on the surplus money that you've got. In other words, the money that you put in your pension fund, your provident fund, your retirement annuity, your endowment, your unit trust, or you buy stocks or share, or even property with. That is what is going to make you rich, nothing else within a specific time. But there's something else that I want you to have a look at. Because in 84, when I did the retirement planning, remember the 20,000 example that we've used? I went to Mutual and I said, but there's no ways, because I can't take my full 20,000 Rand and invest it. So I need to find a way where I can put in less money to get to the same outcome. And this is what I want to show you. If you've got the competency to know how to get to a 55% growth, and you want to get to the same amount that the person that is getting 15%, the question then is, but how much money do you need to invest? You need to invest only 58 Rand and 12 cents, which is only 5.81% of the total of the 1,000 Rand. Now, this to me in 1987 was major, because suddenly I knew that even with a smaller amount of money, by gaining the competency and by learning how to get to a higher growth rate, that I could play with anyone in terms of in 10 years and 20 years time, in terms of the amount of money that I'm going to have available. Because, and that's where I learned that it's the growth on your investment that is going to make you rich. Can I quickly see a show of hands? Because this to me is vital, vital, vital that you understand this. Um, who's getting it? So the moment that you get it, just put up your hand. If I'm getting less than 50%, then I think I need to re-explain it again. What's
Hannes,
a
I think you're getting less than 50% there, but not much less. But I think
okay?
just a little
Let
bit
me try to explain it
better.
again, because I really think that this is important, and I think what baffles most people is, but the question is, but where the hell am I going to get 55.09% growth? Now here's the trick: you will not get it with any financial institution, and you will not get it with any expert, because the moment that someone takes your money and promise you that kind of growth, you will not get it. Okay, and you are going to take massive amounts of risk. So the trick is to learn how to get it. Okay, that's the trick, and we call that, we remember the different levels that we had. Each and every level you are learning a competency, because in the beginning it's actually very simple to make money, but at a later stage it's getting more and more complicated. So in real life you're going to find that the more money you've got, the more difficult it becomes to grow your money. And the only way out there to keep on getting that growth rate is to move up through the different levels. And the reason why you're not going to, in the beginning it's easy and later on it's more difficult to grow your money, is because of what we call a ceiling of complexity. And again, I think these are terminologies that you've never, unless you've done some of my courses, that you've never heard, because the financial institutions needs to keep this information away from you, because otherwise you're going to become financially free without their help. Okay, so that is what it boils down to. So with 1,000 Rand at 55%, I'm going to have a lot more money. So it's the growth on my investment that is going to make me rich. At this stage, don't worry about how I get to the 55%. I will show you a little bit later on. Or I can invest less money to have the same amount that a person that is doing it in the normal way, again, because I've got the competency. Okay, so let's carry on. The first tool that, and I'm going to give you full access right at the end of the webinar, I'm going to show you how to get access to this tool, is what I call the Financial Freedom Planner tool. Right. Now, remember I said that in 1987 I made this massive breakthrough. I developed a program that I've used for myself to evaluate what was the growth on my investment, my house, and I started using this tool to evaluate other properties. But in August of that year, so in March, and just after March, I bought a fabulous property. And during that time, I discovered that the lower the risk, the higher the growth. And you must not have money to make money. In other words, you don't need any money to actually make money. And someone basically said to me, but it's impossible, to retire and start with as little as 1,000 Rand and to invest it and become financially free within a 10-year period. And this is part of my diary. And there I said that if I could get a 55.09% growth on my investment, I can be literally financially free in 10 years' time, index with inflation, by following this strategy that I'm busy sharing with you based on a property. And what I'd like to do, if you want to see this, I'm going to start playing around with the Financial Freedom Planner. And I've got a whole course, and I'm going to give you access on condition that you want access to that course, so that you can do your own Financial Freedom Planner, get your own financial freedom growth rate. And from there, then simply start working and finding the right investments. Those of you that wants to see this and to experience this, can I quickly see a show of hands? This time, if we're not going to get to at least 60%, I'm going to skip it and not give the tool.
Now, Hannes, we are above 60%.
Fabulous. Then I'm going to
Yeah, it was
continue.
quick actually.
Yeah, this time it was quick. I really love this. Okay, now what I need to do is I'm going to go back. Let's quickly do the planner that we've done just now. So at 40, at 60, 20,000, remember the 20,000 Rand. What happens if I am 50 years of age and I want to retire in 10 years' time? In other words, just 10 years from now on, right? Now suddenly we see if I want to retire with 20,000 in today's value, I need to invest in their way 37,000 Rand, but I'm only earning 20,000 Rand. So let's follow the wealth creator strategy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll up a little bit so that we just get it over here. So the question that I'd like to know then is, where and how do we start? First of all, we have to set a goal. And that is what I did in 1987. You must know how much passive income do you want in today's value, because it's no good trying to figure out what's going to happen in 20 and 30 years from now in today's value. And you need to find a way to index that income with inflation over your life expectancy. The second thing is, you know how much you can invest per month. Some people can invest a lot. Some people, like I, at that stage, could not invest a lot. And then thirdly, when do you want to be financially free? Now, the Financial Freedom Planner works this simple. In other words, today's value is how much passive income do you want in today's value? The second question, how much surplus do you have? And let's say in this case, it is 1,000 Rand per month that you can invest. Now, take into consideration, if you've got a pension fund and a provident fund, all of that is part of this surplus that we're talking about. Your endowment policies, your unit trust, your fixed deposits, all of that makes up this 1,000 Rand. Third question, when do you want to be financially free? In 10 years' time. And then it calculates a very, very, so simple that it's unreal, your financial freedom growth rate. And in this case, it's 55.09%. And this is the reason why I've used the 55.9% here. So as you can see, that figure there and this figure then there will be exactly the same thing at the end of the day. Now, there are more variables, but these variables in the course, I'm going to explain it to you. I'm also going to explain to you what is a power goal, how to set a power goal, how to break it down into smaller chunks, and how to actually, well, help you to manage this so that you can get to the end result. Now, this is called the financial freedom growth rate. And this is one of the most important things that you can ever calculate for yourself, right? And again, I don't think that you know this. Now, let's start playing around with this, because the financial freedom growth rate, you can use it to calculate how to become independent, free, or rich. And I'm going to give you a tip as well. So I'd like to go back to this. Remember in 1987, in 87, my average income at that stage was just over 6,000 Rand per month. But I needed it like 4,000 Rand to have a standard of living. So I had 2,000 Rand surplus. I decided I'm going to invest 1,000 Rand, and 1,000 Rand we're going to spend. So to become financially independent, it simply means that I could change that to 6,000 Rand, which means that my financial freedom growth rate would drop to 39%. Now remember, financially free is double that. In other words, if we're working on 12,000 Rand, that gives me a 48%. And if we work on 3 times, and I've used 20,000 Rand at that stage, simply because I knew that I could get it, that is 55.09%. Now, let me show you something else that I think is going to be interesting. If you take that 20,000 Rand in 1987 and you adjust it with a 9% inflation, that's the equivalent of 187,000 Rand per month income in today's value. And I think you will agree with me that the majority of people, when you receive 187,000 Rand per month, that you do not necessarily need a lot of capital to sustain a fabulous standard of living currently. Right. Now, the trick here that I want you to understand is, please do not aim for to become financially independent or free. go for reach, because there's something else. We call it the ceiling of complexity. I'm not going to go into it, but you should, for the first 5 years, at least get that 55%. Otherwise, there's no ways that you're going to make it. In fact, you have to get actually more than that. But again, we're not going to go seriously into that. So I hope that you've got that. So, what do you think is the greatest investment secret? Perhaps with a little bit of explanation that I've done, who wants to give it a go in terms of the question in the question box? What do you think is the greatest, let's call it, investment secret there is? And I've already actually told you and gave you the answer. I just want to see if you've paid attention. Use other people, Dean, to a certain extent, yeah, but that is not really what I want. Costa, you are almost right on, but that is not going to help. Costa says it's a IRR, internal rate of return. We're going to explain it a little bit later on. That is true, Costa, but there's something else that I want. Compounding, that is also true, but it's not really what I want. Ashraf, you're not there. Passive income, stay away from the system. You're on, I like that. Not the size of the investment. Paul, I think you're an auditor or you've studied that. Okay, and you've done my courses. Let me give you something that very few people will share with you. It's this formula, right? Your IGR must be greater than your FFGR. Now, what the heck do I mean with this? In other words, to become financially free, your investment growth rate must be greater than your financial freedom growth rate. Let me explain to you again. This is your financial freedom growth rate. So if you've got 1,000 Rand, you cannot go and say, okay, but I've got this investment of 15% and I've got these two investments of 20%. So that adds up to 55%. Unfortunately, that does not work out that way, because interest plus interest is not more interest. It's you need to get to 55%. Otherwise, there's no ways that you're going to get to your end goal, in other words, to your retirement. So this formula, if there's anything that you can learn tonight on this webinar, it is this formula. And whenever you make an investment, all you have to do is to make sure that you outperform your financial freedom growth rate. It's really that simple. Okay, so what we then need to do, and that is what I discovered basically in 87, that we need to find, or if we can't find it, we need to create investments that is going to help us to get to our goal and that outperform our financial freedom growth rate. So it's a growth on your investment, the surplus that you've got, that is going to make you rich. And to become financially free, or rich, your investment growth must be greater than your financial freedom growth rate. I really, really hope that this makes sense. Um, are you learning anything? If you learn, just put up your hand quickly. Let's quickly see if there's some aha moments. Hey, that looks great. Fabulous. And thank you. Right. Now, what I loved about this whole thing, Leon, the moment that people are learning, I want to give more and more. So let me remember. So the first tool that I've used, and till today, whenever I've got a goal, I think, Leon, you know me, I said, okay, what's the intent for this business or for this investment? And then quickly do the financial freedom planner, get the growth rate, and then start measuring that. But there's a second tool that is absolutely, I think, if you understand this and if you get this, and you will get it tonight, then this is absolutely amazing. And that is that tool that I've developed again in 87. That's a Property Pro investment software program or program. Now, before we get into that, there are two parts to any property. The first part is capital, and the second part is income. Now, I see there's a lot of people that get on the bandwagon and say, yeah, but you can no money down or a very little bit of money down and then get your money and then make a lot of money when you sell the property. You know, that is speculating or flipping, and that qualifies as a business. It is not really an investment. First of all, I want you to understand that. I'm not saying that you can't make money, but in the times that we're at the moment, it's going to be extremely difficult. And 99% of the people that follows this eventually burned their fingers. Okay, so if we look at this, and I'd like to explain this to you to show you the potency of this, so that when someone else tells you this, that you know not to fall for this. So when we look at this, we're going to find the following, that let's say you buy a property for 600,000 Rand and you sell it for 660,000, and let's make it in a year from now on. So if you gave 600,000 Rand deposit, in other words, you've used your own money, you're going to find that your profit will be 60,000, which is a return rate of return of 10%. But what if you give a deposit of only 10,000 and you borrow 590,000 Rand from the bank? We also call it other people's money, and I saw that someone said you must use other people's money. No problem with that. So the profit is still going to be 60, but it cost you only 10,000. Therefore, the return on your investment, or the IRR, is going to be 600%. But what if you can only give 1,000 Rand? That means that it's 6,000% growth that you're going to get within a year. But you see, there's one small thing that these people ignore, and that is other people's money means that there's capital as well as income. So what we need to do, we need to go and have a look at the income portion as well, because otherwise there's no ways that we can get to an outcome to see if our money really is working for us or not. So what I like to do is, on a negative gearing, perhaps to take you to the Property Pro program and show you this specific example. So let me quickly see. There it is. I've done it not a long time ago. And in new property, so it's 600,000. Remember, property has got 27 variables. I'm going to put in a couple of these variables. For example, the interest rate, we're going to take it at 9%, the capital growth rate at 12%, and the tax option at 0%. We do the assessment. I've just showed you quickly 3 of the 27 variables. We do the assessment, and in terms of cash flow, we're going to find that this property per month is going to give you a negative cash flow of 5,998 Rand and 36 cents, and over a 5-year term, a 12% return, or IRR. So this is where I'm getting the, no, that's not what I want. This is where I'm getting the 5,998 Rand, right? So we can see that unless I've got the 5,000 Rand, even though I can get this property totally for free in terms of the down payment, it is still going to cost me 5,900 Rand. Let's assume that I've got that. If that is the case, then in 5 years' time, I'm going to get a growth on this 5,000 Rand, more or less, of 12%. Again, crucial that we understand this. In other words, that monthly outflow, I must compare to unit trust or to forex trading or to shares or whatever the case may be to get to, but what is the growth on my investment, right? But now what's going to happen if the interest rate goes up to, let's call it 14%? Very, very simple. We simply go back, we say interest rate, change that to 14%. If that is applicable, what is going to happen with my monthly repayments? And this is where the danger of negative gearing then starts coming in. So it's 8,061 Rand, it's 8,061 Rand. Okay, so in 1984, the interest rates were 24.5%, and in 1999, it was 25%. So if the interest rate goes up to 25%, your monthly repayment is going to be 12,000. That is 6,000 more than the 5,998 Rand. And this is the danger that most people do not get when they start with refinancing or gearing, and they do not have a program that can help them to show them what is the real growth. In other words, what is the IRR on their investment at the end of the day. So what I like to do is to change this back quickly again to 9%, because I think I'm going to use this example a little bit later. Again, say apply, do the assessment to get to the IRR. And by the way, the IRR and compounded growth is exactly the same growth rate at the end of the day. The only thing with the IRR is you can use unlimited variables, and with compounded, there's only 3 to 4 variables that you can use, because the moment that the variable starts to change, then you can't use compounded interest anymore. Okay, let's carry on. So let's look at the dangers of negative gearing and why I say it's so dangerous, and why you need to have a very systematic system to invest in property. Otherwise, you're going to burn your fingers. Is there anyone that wants to see that? Just a show of hands. Of course, if I don't get 50%, then there's no reason to actually show this. Werner, this time I think you were number one. My friend Theo, it was your birthday yesterday. Congratulations. And what's the tally there, Leon?
Hannes, 45%.
Okay, then we call it tough luck.
It's going up. It's going up.
Okay, what's it now?
No, it was 47, but people are dropping their hands. They should wait for us. There's 50%.
Okay, then I'm going to give it. Yes, I've prepared this whole Excel spreadsheet the whole day just to show it. And now I'm so glad that I can show it, because otherwise I've prepared it. Okay, so the negative gearing. Actually, I'm not telling you the truth. I've prepared this many, many years ago already. But I adjusted today to make provision for the 600,000 Rand. I think in the past it was something like 700 or 800,000 Rand. So let's look at negative gearing. And I really like to explain this, because I think we're in a situation where the interest rates is going to start to skyrocket again. What the governments around the world are trying to do, it is not working. And I think there's going to be a money meltdown. And it's for that reason that it is absolutely very important, first of all, that you understand what you do before you invest in property. And secondly, that you make sure that you invest in property and not in any other form of investment. Okay, so if your income or total income is 17,000 Rand, then the bank's got a criteria, according to the new Credit Act, of that you can't invest more than about 30%. It's not necessarily the truth, but let's go for that. That means that at 9%, you can buy a property of 600,000 Rand. And let's assume that you buy this, you're a first-time home owner, they give you a 100% bond, all cost, everything is included. You buy the property for 600,000 Rand, and voila, you're great. You do the Property Pro investment program, you see that the end result in 5 years' time is going to be 57%. You feel great. You've made a great investment. It is going to cost you, you are going to rent it out, and it's going to cost you out of your own pocket 3,179 Rand. And let's assume that you do have that, but you are stretching your limit, and let's say that you can't afford a lot more than that, because otherwise a lot of things are going to go wrong. Now, the interest rate goes up to 19% within the next year. Just an assumption. The person that then wants to buy the same house that you've got, based on the same formula, will only qualify for a bond of 333,000 Rand, okay, and 91 Rand and 4 cents. I hope that you see what is busy happening, but you've locked yourself in. In other words, your 60,000 Rand, your bond repayments now is 9,700 Rand. So you out of pocket above the 3,000, it goes up to 7,000 Rand additional that you have to find somewhere. Okay, and this is where the problem with negative gearing comes in, because now everyone puts their property on the market because they can't afford it. The prices drop like a stone. I've seen it in 1984. You know, in 1984, you could pick up properties for 25 to 33% of the so-called market value. And that's why I place almost no value on market value. I only place a value on intrinsic value. I've seen it in 1999, towards the end of 99, 2000, what happened with property. It literally, there were properties that we picked up here in Arcadia, in Sunnyside, for 15,000 Rand with a rental income of 2,800 Rand per month. You know, the banks didn't want to touch those properties. They called it red zone, I don't know what, those days. And it's when stuff like this starts to happen and that interest rate starts to rise. So I really, really want you to understand what is debt, how it works, and why you should not fall into this trap. And if you go for property, make sure that you can, in the property course, I'm explaining the worst case scenario and the Mercedes principle, and make sure that you do not overextend yourself, because you can get fabulous growth without ever overextending yourself. Okay, so what is the difference between a no money down property and a free property? Who would like to give that a go and try to explain it quickly to me just to see if you've got it, because I see that there's a lot of people say no, these you can buy these from a developer with no money down, as an example. But I'm telling people that I'm buying properties, and these properties are actually free properties.
Dean is the first one to answer on this, and he says rent equals to monthly costs.
Okay, it's not 100% the right, Dean, but you are seriously on the right track, and let me tell you why. Dean, simply because there are other costs involved. So it's not only your rent equals. Sorry, Dean, you're right. So the moment that your rent is higher than your monthly cost, that does not necessarily mean that it's a free property, because if you gave a deposit, if I'm giving a 300,000 deposit on this specific property of 600,000 rand, then I do not need to get a lot of rent so that my income is more, my rent is more than my expenses, because of the deposit that I gave. So a free property is where it actually costs you nothing from the word go. So a no money down property is the one that I've just explained to you on the 9% on the Property Pro program, where the growth were then 12% at the end of the day. But I think that you've got it, Duncan. I like it. You've got no shortfalls. Plus, you bought it the way that I've just explained it, so that it did not cost you a cent out of your own money at the end of the day. And Johan Struer, you've got it. Free means that it never cost you any money, not even for your deposit. Okay, and this is what I see a lot of people don't necessarily get, because they think it's impossible. Okay, now, how to find the right investment property? So, the first thing that we need to do is to make sure that we beat the financial freedom growth rate. Remember, we had that. In the Property Pro, I'm going to show you a quick comparison that we can do to literally like this, literally within, once you've done your homework, within, well, 20 seconds, you can see which properties to buy and which not to buy. Is there anyone that wants to see that tonight? Hands. So if you put your hand up, I'd love to. Tanya, I think this time you were the first one.
Yeah, and please keep your hands up. I see people are dropping their hands and then we don't get the volumes. Yes, Hannes, it's above 50%.
Okay, then I'd like to
Approaching
show it.
60 now.
Fabulous, thank you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the Property Pro program, and I'm going to close this. Now, I'm going to make an assumption that all the properties were in the same price range. In this scenario, it is not. But I want you to have a look, and I hope that you can see it. The first property, that example, is going to give you over a 5-year term, and this is what we measure, a 43%. If you need a 55%, will you buy that property or not? If you will buy that property, just put up your hand. Flip it. Okay, there's only one person. Caroline, I really, really do not want you to buy that property. And is there someone else? Okay, Lizette.
Yes,
And then,
yes.
and then also
Yeah,
Sias.
Paul.
Okay, and Paul. I really do not want you to buy this property. Remember, we set the formula. Let me take you back to that formula quickly. And it's really, really important that we keep this in mind. Let me see if I can find this one. Your investment growth rate must be higher than your financial freedom growth rate. Remember, our financial freedom growth rate is 55.09%. And if I look at this program, that growth is going to give me 43.39%. In other words, there's no ways that, even though it sounds like a great investment, that I will ever become rich by investing in this kind of property. So let's try the second one, 301%. Now, who will invest in that property? Show of hands. Hey, this time people are quick, right? Fabulous. Okay, you've got it. So 67, yeah, I will invest in it. 46, no. 61, yes. Infinite, yes. 188, yes. 35, no. 10. Now, up to there, these properties above, which one is the one that you will make the offer on first? Let's see in the question box. If you can give us an answer there. So from
Yeah, just give the percentage that you, then we can identify it like that.
Yeah, just keep it as a percentage. In other words, is it 10% or 35 or 188 or infinite or 61 or 46 or 301? Which one?
Ashraf, which one there? There are two of those.
No, no. Oh, is it okay? There's Teeg. Yeah, I think he refers to the 188%. Okay,
No,
the
you're
Steeg
correct.
example one, that is infinite. That is the first property that you're going to buy or make an offer on. The second one is the 301%. The third one is only the 188. Remember, it's the higher growth rate that you can get. And I see some people may not know what is infinite. The infinite returns means this is literally a free property. So I see there's a free property, there's a free property, there's a free property, there's a free property. Just by looking at this list of properties, of potential properties that we can buy. And I love these. Ruan Releboga, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Infinite. Theo, infinite. I like that. Ashraf, Steeg, yeah, that is infinite. Infinite, Costa, fabulous. Okay, so I think you're getting it. Can you see how quickly it is once you've got the tools and the know-how and the fundamental? You can immediately make up a decision and say, okay, these properties I will buy, these properties I will not buy, depending on what is your growth rate. So if my growth rate were, let's go and change it quickly. Why not? We are here to play around a little bit. So if I go to Financial Freedom Planner and I say I want to have a 50,000 Rand monthly income, I need to get to 66%. Make it more. Make it 100,000%, 100,000, 75%. I simply go, I check here, I will not buy that property. I'll make an offer on that one, not that one, not to that one, not to that one. On the infinite, I will make an offer. 188, I will make an offer. And on the next infinite. It's that simple. So I really hope that you've learned something extremely important here tonight. Okay, so let me see where we were so that we can carry on. Okay, so now there are different ways to get properties for free. I'm just going to mention them. I see that we're almost an hour already busy. Is there anyone that wants to see or know about 3 or 4 ways to actually get literally a property totally, absolutely for free, or at least 55% growth? Show of hands?
Yeah, the hands are going up, Hannes.
Okay, then I want to
And
show
can
it
see
to
the
them.
hands up? Yeah, it's above 60%.
Okay, that's fabulous. Right, here we go. Now, there's about 8 or 9 ways that I've personally used it in the past. I'm going to give you a quick overview. In other words, you have to find a way to know money down and as well as to cover all the expenses. So the first way, those of you that has done the property on page 53 of the manual, you'll find property with a twist. In other words, go and have a look at that. One of the things that I've done on the first property that I bought, that was 1987, my investment property, okay, was to rezone that specific property from a commercial property back to a semi residential one. Okay, so when I bought it, it was free, but then we increased the income that we received from that dramatically by simply rezoning. And that is, by the way, one of 5 ways that we can go about it. The second one is what we call the Zagger technique. Now, the Zagger technique is those of you that know the challenge that I took on in 2004 when I said that I'm going to invest less than 1,000 Rand and turn that 1,000 into 10 million. Okay, during that time in 2005, I said that I'm going to build a property, and that property is not going to cost me a cent except for the investment. So I structured it so that that property through the Zagger technique uh, cost me 79 cents in total. And I think I've got a photo of that property a little bit later on. I'm going to show it to you. So that's the Zagger technique. Of course, all of these are part of the Property Pro investment program where we teach people how to do it. Another one that I absolutely love, and by the way, the 49 properties that I bought in 90, 40 days, the banks came back to me and they said to me, honest, but there's no ways that we're going to give you a 100% bond because you're an investor. I negotiated with them quite a lot, but eventually they stuck to their guns and they said, no, you have to, on the one lot of properties, I had to give a 10%. And on the second lot of properties, I think there were 15 properties there where they wanted actually to have a 20% deposit. And what I did there was to structure a credit loan account. In other words, I borrowed the money from myself, from one of my entities, uh, gave it to this new entity as a deposit, immediately create almost like a second mortgage. We call it a credit loan account. And by doing that, I could deduct the whole, and there were more income than what the whole story cost me at the end of the day. And then one that I see that very, very few people, especially younger people, when they start off, that they are missing is if you've got this program and you understand how this program works and you get to the property is and you do not have the security because remember I retired at the age of 37. So when I did this, I think I was 43 or something, 44 or maybe even 45. I'm not 100% sure. So I had the security, I had the assets, and I could go to the bank to make use of them to show my students how to actually buy 49 properties in 94 days. But when you start off, the banks are going to look at your credit record. They're going to see, do you have income? If you do not have income, you can't use other people's money. By the way, there are numerous other ways that you do not need the bank's money to buy a property, but you need to have the competency. So in terms of the syndicate or the profit share, you as a young person, if you identified the right property, you can simply go to investor and say, okay, I've got this property. There's actually ways that you can get that property and control that property. And then say, okay, but I'll give it to you on condition that you give your security and we split profits to a certain extent. Okay. And all of these are literally ways that I've used, plus a hell of a lot more, to buy property totally, absolutely for free. But again, if that is beyond and you think it's impossible, start with a figure that you feel comfortable with at the end of the day. Okay, so how on earth do you start? First of all, you must know where you are. In other words, at what level you are. What is your financial freedom growth rate? You must know that because otherwise you're going to make well, you're not going to make it. Let me put it to you that way. So another thing that I did in 1984, actually, and that's a story on its own. In 1984, I decided that there's no ways that I'm going to keep on putting my money into unit trust and endowment policies and stuff, retirement annuities and stuff like that. I wanted to, you know, because I knew there had to be another way. And what I did was simply to pay off my bonds and my debt, because at that stage in 1984, I think the interest rates were 24%. So simply by paying back my debt, I've made a 24% tax-free return on my investment. So unless you know what's the IRR on each and every individual investment that you've got, that is money that is locked in that will not help you unless you get to at least your financial freedom growth rate. Okay. And then the trick is to find a property with a better IRR than your financial freedom growth rate, or start a business. But again, tonight is not about business, it's about property. And as I've said before, property is by far the easiest way for any person that has got an income to start and to grow their estates. So the quickest, the easiest, and the safest way to invest in property is, first of all, to invest in yourself. Make sure that you understand the fundamentals. Don't listen to these damn experts that tells you, but they never give you a rate. They don't tell you about the financial freedom road. They want to sell you, and then they want to sell you trust, and then they want to sell you mortgages or bonds, and then they want to refinance. Forget, you need to take control of your own life. Then the second thing that you need to do is to determine your own financial freedom growth rate. Now, you cannot determine your own financial freedom growth rate unless you know what is a surplus. And I've got the whole debt eradication course. Make sure that you understand those principles, and then use the Property Pro investment program and the home study DVD course to accelerate the learning experience. You can literally learn in one day what took me like almost 20, 25 years, because I've compacted that within a program, and all you have to do is to learn the program. Once you understand the program, you understand the fundamentals, and you can literally within a day evaluate a property, know what is the growth on your house, what is the growth on your investments, compare any property anywhere in the world to any other property. It's absolutely incredible. And then only buy properties where the IRR is bigger, in other words, over a 5-year term, than the financial freedom growth rate. And then absolutely, 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 even if you do nothing that I'm tonight except to go and download and do the course, that Financial Freedom Planner course. And I'm going to give it to you 100% free of charge, no strings attached whatsoever. So please make sure that you do that and then work from there onwards. Now, there's a warning that I want to give you, and the warning is very simply this. Do not invest in property unless you're willing to take 100% responsibility for your own investments and are willing to invest in yourself. In other words, to understand and to know what it is that you do. Because I can guarantee you that 95% of the properties out there are not property investments. You know, there's a lot of people that run around with speculation, and it may work, but on the long run, I can almost guarantee you that it is not going to give you what you want at the end of the day, because you're going to use that capital. The receiver is going to be on you, and you know, when you start looking and comparing or trying to compare what's the growth on your investment, you're going to find that you actually lost money over a period of time. So the Property Pro Investment Home Study DVD course and the program, I think it's, if you are serious about property and you want to learn the critical skills, then I think you've got no choice but really to understand and to do this course. Because I personally think, and I've done it for 12 years with tens of thousands of students that have done it, it's the smartest, the easiest, the quickest, and the safest way to invest in property. Okay, so it's a one day, literally one single day. And at the end of the day, you will outperform 98% of all the so-called experts and know what a property investment is all about. So it's a one day, it's a home study, it's a DVD program. So everything that you need to know, you will know in a day. And then there's a lot of things that this program can do. And I'm going to send you an email. You know, it's the fastest, safest, quickest way to evaluate a property anywhere in the world. There are 27 proven money-making strategies that I'm going to show you to boost your wealth with property investments, how to make a compelling offer to purchase without taking any risk. This is absolutely, I think, crucial. And then you need to what we call to organize yourself an exit strategy, simpler ways to obtain financing. You know, there's a lot of people that cries about this new Credit Act. That is not necessary. There are different ways, but please do not break that. And then how to use property investment to become financially independent within literally a 7 to a 10-year period. How to optimize your home, because the majority of people that I know do have homes, you know, or they're at least renting a place, but they do not optimize it simply because they do not know about how to go about in optimizing it. And just by using that money in itself can put you in financial freedom in a 10-year time. Also, how to get SARS to help you. You know, there are fabulous things that SARS is willing to do, but the majority of people do not know about this. And in the course, I'm going to share that with you. What are the dangers of refinancing? Really going into that so that you can understand it. The top 5 strategies that you can use to get your properties totally for free and eliminate all your financial risk. In other words, the Mercedes principles, how to use that. A fail-safe. In other words, what I'm trying to tell you, there's a hell of a lot of information that I'm going to share with you during that DVD home study DVD course. You know, so you know, residential versus commercial property. Commercial is not better than residential, and residential is not better than commercial. You use exactly the same program. There are different ways in terms of the financing, the way that the banks. But then I also show you in the advanced course how to get by and around those, let's call it, limitations that the banks are trying to set up to you. So then the Property Pro program itself, there's a lot of things in terms of discover the tricks of the trade. And then I think the last thing that I want to do is to talk a little bit about price and value, because there I see that that a lot of people simply don't get it. And I'm going to use an example. I've prepared it just before this presentation, and I'd like to share that with you, and hopefully that it can help you to make other decisions as well in the future. So the Property Pro course with the program, everything is going to cost you 9,950 Rand. But what is the value? In other words, that is the cost, but what is the value? Let's take a hypothetical scenario. Let's assume that tonight you decide, no ways, I haven't got 9,950 Rand. It's a hell of a lot of money. This is a joke. There's no ways. And that's fine. I've got no problem. In other words, by doing that, you are saving yourself 9,950 Rand immediately. And let's assume that you know how to get 25% growth, which, by the way, you will not. I can almost guarantee that to you. So in 10 years' time, you're going to have a future value or an equity of about 376,000 Rand, plus, in essence, you've saved yourself 9,950 Rand tonight. Now, by investing in yourself and in this program, and you learn how to get 87%, because I can guarantee you that you will get, for the first 5 years, you will absolutely, if you follow my instructions, you will get 87% on your investment if you follow the wealth strategy and the Property Pro system. That's going to give you a future value of 61 million Rand. So by saving yourself 9,000 Rand, you are risking 60 million Rand at the end of the day. And that is within a 10-year period. Right. So to me, it's an absolute no-brainer, but I could see that a hell of a lot of people do not necessarily get that. And I'm not busy with the sales pitch. I'm here to really help you, because I could see that people do not retire because they cannot retire because they've never learned the difference between price and value. Right. So don't get confused. And this is something that I've actually learned a very, very hard way, and the best way that I could in 1984. Right. So the webinar, this deal for tonight is 9,750 Rand. But I'm going to add a lot of bonuses. I really, really want you to get a comprehensive course. The Property Pro course is comprehensive, but I want you to get a far better and deeper understanding. So I'm going to put in a couple of bonuses as well. And I really want you to pay attention to these bonuses, because bonus number one is I'm going to give you access, and only if you do the course, of a webinar recording that I've done a couple of years ago, how I bought this specific property for 79 cents by applying the Wealth Creator strategy. And I've mentioned to you a little bit earlier that it's a Zagger technique that I've used as well. Okay. And I developed this property for 79 cents in total. This is the finishing touches in terms of the kitchen, and this is one of the bathrooms, how it looks like. So it's not a too shabby property. And in the past, whenever I do a presentation, people say, that is nonsense. Well, I've got financial audited statements that verifies that this is the case. So I can prove each and everything, and that is why whenever I took on a challenge, I do it in such a way that I can get a financial audit at the end of the day to prove that what I've said is the truth at the end of the day. And I don't think there's a lot of other people, especially gurus, that are prepared to do that. Now, bonus number two, I'm not going to put a value on this because simply it's a webinar and it's priceless for the right person. You know, if you're not interested, well, then it means nothing. The Wealth Creators Roadmap, this is something that I've started basically in 1982. In 87, I changed it completely. And up to today, I'm following this roadmap. This is a blueprint to financial freedom. I'm going to include a weekend where I'm going to explain this, and I'm going to give you full access as a total, absolute bonus on condition that you take action tonight. So what is included here? There's too much to mention. And I forgot that tomorrow is a public holiday. So I'm going to give you a link where, if you want the Financial Freedom Planner and if you want more information, all this information, I'm going to send it, but only on Monday. So there's no ways that I can give it to you before Monday. So, so what I suggest you do is that it's 2 days at Shumba's. That's my farm, and we're going to work on a lot of stuff. But at the end of the weekend, you will have your own personal roadmap to guide you to become financially free in the shortest possible time with the least amount of risk, specifically taking property into consideration and how to structure. What are the different levels? How do you go through the different levels? What is the IRR? How to get to the IRR? And because you've got the Property Pro program, it's going to just help you to really kickstart this financial freedom planning course at the end of the day. Now, at the moment, we've got a serious special where we are selling this for 4,750 Rand per person. That includes the stay at Shumba's, um, and that will be included. Another thing that we are giving as a bonus that I'm going to give you is the Debt Eradication Home Study DVD course. If you go to property, Warriors Against Debt, you'll see that we are selling this course for 4,950. It will be included. The reason why I want you to do this is, first of all, to do your roadmap, and secondly, to determine what is your surplus. Because if you've got a surplus, your roadmap and your end destiny is going to look different from a person that hasn't got a surplus. And depending on your surplus, you're going to follow a different route. But you will not be able to figure that out, or I can help you to figure that out, unless you know what is my real surplus and how to apply the Mercedes principle. The next one that I'm going to include, and this bonus I'm going to give to each and every one that is still on the webinar right up to the end, and that is the Financial Freedom Planner course. I've touched on that. I've got a whole course. It's valued at 1,750. That is what people are paying and has paid in the past, irrespective of whether or not you take the Property Pro investment course, you invest in that or not. This is going to be, but that's the value. Okay, bonus number 5 is a 91 perfect day challenge. That is how I'm managing my roadmap. Again, it's a course. You're going to get full access to it. It's valid at 3,750. Number 6 is Financial Breakthrough Home Study DVD course. That is valued at 4,850. Again, absolutely vital that you do this before you actually attend the roadmap. And the reason for that is I'm going to go into 34 ways that the system takes you for a ride without you knowing, plus giving you solutions so that you can make sure that in your roadmap that you're not going to fall into these pitfalls at the end of the day. And then the last bonus is a mental breakthrough of 1,950 for those people. Some people may not use this, but one of the things that we're going to do during that small course will be to take you on a fire walk if you want to, only on condition that you want to. Andre here walked 30 times that. Those goals were, I think, 510 degrees when we started walking. I am a qualified firewalk instructor. My wife is as well. And that is, of course, if you are interested. So the special deal for 9,950 Rand, we're going to literally give you 31,600 Rands worth of value. That is if you want to. On top of that, I'm going to give you a 100% lifelong guarantee. Here's a guarantee. If you follow this Property Pro Investment DVD Home Study course with a program, and you cannot get at least 87% growth by following the wealth creator strategy, at any stage, I will give you money back. Plus, you can keep all the other programs that I've thrown in, because I guarantee you that in 12 years' time, I've never ever met a person that followed that could not get that value out of that program. Okay, so I really hope that helps that. But there's a condition, and that is that you can show me that you've used it according and the way that I'm using it, and that my other students are using it, and that it didn't work for you. Okay, so here's what to do next. You simply go to Bitly, and this is, tomorrow's a holiday, so there's no ways that I can send you to my office. So if you go to Bitly, let's quickly see if we can get there. You're going to get to a form that looks like this. What I want you to do is to lock yourself in. In other words, you're going to give us your name, your last name, your email address, your mobile telephone number. And then here it says, please select your options below. Please send me the link to the Financial Freedom Planner course. If you want that, you simply click that link. So if you're not going to click that link, I'm not going to send it to you, because then I know that you don't want that course as well as the little spreadsheet program that I've got. And then the second thing is, if you want this whole course for 31,000 Rand, for 9,970 Rand, you simply click this one that says, please send me the information. So you can actually click both. Then we know to send you that. Plus, we're going to send you the information so that you can make up your mind. That will only go out on Monday. And from then onwards, from Monday, from the moment that we send it out, that will be in the afternoon, you're going to have a 72-hour period to get the the deal that I've just mentioned. In other words, the 9,750 Rand, that includes the whole property course, as well as all the bonuses to the value of 31,000 Rand that I've promised here tonight. Okay, so Leon, what I'd like you to do is in perhaps that link, that bit.ly link, to put it in your in the chat box so that people can just click on that, and then it takes
I
it
have
to
already
them so
done it.
that they can lock themselves in. Will that be possible, Leon? I see you've done it
Yes.
already. Okay,
Yeah, I've done
you
it
are
already.
quick. Fabulous. Okay, so make sure to lock yourself in before the end of the webinar. We're going to have a question and answer session to get the special deal. There's the bit.ly link that you can follow. On Monday, Neta and Lilo will send out the email to make sure that you understand 100% that it's what it is that you're going to get. Also, in that email, you're going to get the lock-in details to start with the Financial Freedom Planner course. And then the last thing, if you've got any questions, please on Friday or on Monday, phone the office. That is Pretoria 012-542-4560 during office hours. And I'm going to keep this slide open so that you can follow, if you haven't got the chat box, to go to that link. And I think let's take a couple of questions. So those of you that do have questions, now's the right time to perhaps give us your questions. And I'll see how many we can do within the next 20 minutes.
Okay, Hannes, there's quite a number who are have already completed the form,
Fabulous.
and it is coming in quickly. Ruan says he's got a question. Please define the 3 levels again. I think
Okay,
you referred to the last 3.
financial
Yeah.
independent is, I think that is what Ruan is referring to. Financially
Yes.
independent is a moment that your passive income is the same or a little bit bigger than your standard of living. In other words, if all your expenses plus your standard of living, you go to Flick and you have to pay your insurance policies and your short-term insurance and your medical aid and all of that stuff and your car. If your passive income is the same amount as that, then we call you financially independent. You are financially free the moment that your passive income, and your passive income comes from either your rentals or your pension fund or dividends that you are getting or interest on your investments. Now, something, Ruan, that you must make sure is that that is indexed with inflation over your life expectancy. So I've seen in the past that a lot of people say, okay, I can retire, I'm financially independent. And then suddenly they forget about inflation. And then literally within a 2 or 3 year, they have to go back or they dip into their capital. And that is something that you must make sure. And that's why that financial freedom planner is so important, but that you follow this wealth creator strategy, because otherwise you will not be able to get it. And then the last one, Ruan, is where your passive income is, in other words, 3 times that you need of your monthly expenses. In short, I hope that helps a little bit.
The next question is from Anthony. His question is it possible to start investing with no surplus?
Absolutely, and I think, Anthony, that was the whole purpose of tonight. So there are numerous ways that you can actually start, and I've showed you tonight, I think about 4 or 5, and perhaps in terms of a property with a twist is one way. The Zagat technique is another way. A credit loan account is another way of doing it. And then a straightforward, simple deal, you don't need to do any fancy tricks on condition that you do find the right property. And all of that I'm teaching, of course, during the Property Pro investment course, so that you know where to find motivated sellers and stuff like that, and how to structure deals so that you can, but that is how I started. I started with absolutely no money in terms of my this investment.
Okay. Dean asks, why do we use 5-year projections in the Property Pro tool? Do you continue to hold after 5 years or sell?
Let me quickly show you why I do that, Dean. I think that's an important question. When I do my projections, I'm going to do this assessment. Okay, now there's a little box there that when I click it, I can go up to 20 or even further. I can go up to 30 years to do my projections. Now, here's a tip. When you do your projections, you work on a moving average. Again, I'm going to explain to you where to get those figures. It's actually very simple and easy to get that. So I'm working on a 10-year moving average simply to minimize risk. But then I'm working on a 5-year growth. So I'm taking a stab at this property of 12% in 5 years' time. If that is higher than my financial freedom growth rate, I may invest in it. But a year from now, I'm going to redo this. So I'm going to get literally like a running total. So that then becomes a 5 years, which is 6 years from now. And I've got the historic information about the first year. And the way that I do that, Dean, is simply to go back. Let me quickly go. And on the property, there's a little tick box with interest rates where I click annual and I can change the annual to, let's say that was 8.5%, and he's going to take it, right? So, so in 5 years' time, by doing this, I know within 5 years if I should still keep this, if it's part of my portfolio. And again, all of this I'm explaining, but I can then get what was the real growth. So the first time, the first 5 years is a projection. The closer we get to the 5 years, the more accurate it becomes. And 5 years from now on, I'm going to get 100% accurate history of the last 5 years with a projected forward 5 years. That's the reason why I'm doing it like that. So I think I just want to change that quickly back to 9%, apply, and get back to the assessment. I hope that that helps, Anthony. Dean, sorry.
Tanya says, thank you, Hannes. Tonight I really understood clearly what you meant about the use of the Property Pro tool. This month we invoiced 40,000 Rand in rental income on the properties we have bought in our trust since following your teachings. Thank you. You have literally changed our lives. And please host a webinar on trusts. We have been through the DVDs. We understand now from you that we can never stop learning and growing.
Tanya, I absolutely love this and fabulous, and congratulations. You know, there is no ways that we can stop. I'm learning each and every day. By now, you know, in terms of my perfect day planner, uh, what is it that I've done today? What have I learned today? And lastly, what problems do I have so that I can have new learning experiences? So I absolutely like your attitude, Tanya. And with that attitude, you the two of you are going to take it really far.
And Rowan says, thank you for the answer.
Thank you, everyone.
Ashraf says, what dates will the weekend happen, Hannes?
I think they were next weekend. We've got a weekend, Ashraf. Uh, it was fully booked, but this morning Lulu said to me, I'm not sure if it's Lulu or Neta, that we've got actually 2 rooms, but it's not at Shumba's. It's at Dinonyane. It's a neighboring uh, bed and breakfast, but we'll pay for that. And then the end of May, we've got another date. I think we're also very close to fully booked for that one. And then please just phone Lilo or Neta, or better still, on Monday, I'm going to send you the information. Unless you want to attend, make sure that you get these two. Phone the office perhaps on Friday and just ask them for that information.
And then Lizette says, and it's a question, flip properties are not that easy in South Africa as the Americans claim. What is your thoughts on this with our rights clearances, etc., etc.?
First of all, is that I do not flip properties, because the moment that you flip properties, you rely on capital growth, and capital growth is a phantom concept. So if you follow that strategy here in South Africa for the last couple of years, you're going to find that you would not really be making money. Plus, you immediately trigger a possible income tax. You definitely are going to trigger a capital gains tax. You are going to trigger a possible VAT implication. So I invest in property. To flip properties means that it becomes a business, and that to me is a gamble. So I do not gamble. On the advanced course, I teach people how to flip properties by using the program, but I'm not doing that. I'm there, and I'm so glad that in '87 I decided. I've looked before '87 at different options, at numerous different options. Those days, the flip option wasn't an option. It was to sell a property. The Americans comes with fancy tricks and fancy terminologies like refinancing and flipping and warrants and stuff like that. But it's you buy and sell a property. But I agree with you. In South Africa, there's a hell of a lot of different complications. Plus, the Americans, they can roll in or roll over. In other words, the moment that they buy a bigger property, then it does not trigger any capital gains tax within a 6-month period. So if I sell my house today and I buy a bigger property, then there's no capital gains tax. Here in South Africa, unfortunately, that is not the case. There is a primary rebate that you can get on your residence, but at the moment that you do not stay in that, and that is for investment portion. But Lizette, I can absolutely guarantee you that on the short, medium, and long run, remember I said it's the growth on your investment that makes you rich. And I can guarantee you that I will outperform any person that is flipping. Any person, and my students will outperform that over a long, short, and medium term as well.
Okay, Hannes, Rudy asks, Hannes, you need to first pay off the properties in order to get the income from them to be financially free. If you know what your financial freedom plan and growth is, how do you work out how many properties you need to get, because one property growing higher than your FFGR will not give you the income you need to retire?
No, that is a beauty. All you have to do is to go and check what is your cash flow, and in terms of your cash flow, that is the return that you're going to get. It's really, really, so don't make it complicated. You simply check your cash flow. Let me give you another property as an example. This is a free property. That was actually one of the properties that I bought, but remember, the figures that I'm going to show you is actually that of 1987. So I bought that property at that stage for 325,000 rand. And when I look at the assessment, you're going to find that it's infinite. Now, there's something else that I'd like to show you that I think is going to blow your mind away. Rudy, it's not necessarily that you have to pay off your property, because this property, I bought it, and from the first year, I started making infinite return. Now, it's very small, but remember, it cost me nothing. And it's simply because there were certain expenses that I had to make after I started receiving income. So for the first year, the positive cash flow were only 326 Rand and 87. The year thereafter, I gave myself, a raise from 300 to 2,000 Rand per month. The year after that, my pension increased to 5,000 Rand. Okay, this is per year, it's 400 Rand per month. But as you can see, you do not necessarily need to pay off your property to start gaining income. And when you maintain that growth, this is where at the level 5 and level 6, where we start teaching people the techniques to use. In other words, how do I accelerate my property portfolio so that I can literally retire? And one of the things that I've done, for example, in 1995, was to sell 2 of my properties at that stage to pay off all the debt that I had, because that was the time that I decided that I'm going to be financially free, and I did not want to have any more debt at that stage. But by simply following this structure and this system and getting that growth rate, because that growth rate is going to give you the equity, and the equity will give you the capital that you need to sustain your income at the end of the day.
Theo, sorry, before we get to Theo, Dean and Tanya says thank you for the answers you have given them.
Thank you.
And then Theo says, any idea when the Power Morphing weekend will be available?
Hey, Theo, I was supposed to sit and think about plan the power morphing. At the moment, Theo, there are not a lot of people that are interested in that weekend. So there may be a chance that I'm not going to do it. But I've planned it. I think I can tell you quickly when we were supposed to have it. And that is in June. And it was on the 7th and the 8th. But I think within the next week, I'll come back to you and tell you if it's going to be on or not. But there's not a lot of takers for that course for the first time ever. I think my courses are now so great that people are getting the results that they do not have resistors to work with.
Malotsi says, thanks, Dr. Hannes. We really need this eye-opening knowledge on property investments.
Thank you, Malotsi.
And Ashraf says, thank you, Wolfgang. I will definitely want to do the Life Planner course with you one of these days. Thanks for passionately sharing your knowledge again with us, Hannes.
Ashraf, you're absolutely going to enjoy that Financial Freedom Planner as well as the roadmap. I know that you're going, especially with the courses that you are presenting. I think this is almost a must for you, Ashraf. But by now, you know, phone them. There will be a special price because you've done so many of the other courses as well. Oh, by the way, if you, of course, if you're a student and you want to upgrade, then just tell the office that you want to upgrade. They're going to take into consideration that you, for example, already have got the Property Pro, like Ashraf, as an example. So we're going to deduct that so that we can give you a far better deal for the rest of the courses if you haven't got that.
And then Caroline asked, I bought a property at 450,000 Rand in 2010 as a repo, and the value is at 650,000. Is it a good time to sell and buy a second one, or rather invest in another property?
You see, Caroline, the moment that I'm going to give you an answer, I become the expert. And one of the things that I absolutely, with a passion in me, hate is for people to listen to experts. Okay, because the moment that an expert tells you what to do, you do not know what is my intention. In other words, if I can make money out of you, I'm going to take you for a ride, and you will not even know it simply because I'm an expert. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is to put you in a position where you can make an informed decision, and literally with the program, my students will know that within a 5 minute, you will know what to do once you've gone through the course. So I really want to empower you. The only way to empower you is to give you the information that I've got so that I do not have to give this information to you, so that you can make that an informed decision yourself. And the moment that that happens, Caroline, your life will never be the same, because suddenly you'll understand why the hell you've struggled and you've battled so long in your life to get ahead, and that the people that you thought would be there to help you were not actually helping you. So I'm not going to give you advice on that. I can't give you advice because then I'm taking the power from you. You have to do the course. You have to get that information. You don't have to do my course. Just know and get a way to understand how it works so that you can make an informed decision, so that you do not have to ask anyone else in terms of giving advice, because then suddenly I'm the expert or someone else is the expert. And it's not to say that they are experts. The sums will tell you what's the right thing to do. I hope that really helps you, Caroline.
Okay, and then Dean asked, are you personally still buying property monthly or annually?
No, Dean, I am, I'm in a position where I do not buy a lot of properties anymore. I've reached a point, my wife is doing most of handling the tenants and letting agents. And we're in a position in our lives where, yeah, we do buy properties. I've sold, I think, 2 properties last year for very, very specific reasons. And that was also like great learning experiences for my students. But when the right property, perhaps, fall out of the sky, we'll buy it. But I do not actively looking at buying any more properties. My wife is really, really busy with the portfolios that we've got at the moment. And many years ago, one of my clients, that was about in 93, 94, Brian Small Davis, said to me, Honest, you must decide what is enough, and enough is enough. And I think between Leon and myself at the moment with the Wealth Creators University, I'm far more busier than I ever thought I would be. I've got no need to buy more properties at this stage unless there's a challenge. Oh, by the way, I am busy with the challenge. So I've said that before February next year, I'm going to buy a property that's not going to cost me more than 34 Rand and 83 cents. Okay, so I'm busy with the challenge, but no, I'm not actively buying properties at this stage unless the right property pops up. But it really it's not only, it must not only be an infinite return, because Tanya looks at it. If she sees any problems, we're not buying, because it means more problems.
Okay, Hannes. Let me see. Riala Borga says, "Thank you for selflessly helping people. It's much appreciated."
Thank you, Riala Boga.
And then Theo says, "Thanks, Hannes." And then Rudy says, "Thanks, Hannes. I understand 100%. Just some good news. I paid off my house in 3 years and 4 months following the Warriors Against Debt strategies and bought 2 free properties in a few months ago. Proud to be your student. You have taught me a lot."
Flip it, Rudy. I absolutely love feedback like that. And well done. That takes a lot of dedication, but I'm taking my hat off for you. I think that is absolutely crazy, fabulous, wonderful.
Caroline say, thank you, Hannes. I sure will." And then Dean says, "Okay, thank you for your answer."
Thank you.
Hannes,
Right.
there's one last question
Yes.
from Ruan. "I've been told to take guidance from people who have reached the success levels I'm aiming for. Can I respectfully ask how much money asset value you have, Hannes? Might not be a question to answer in a group meeting like this."
Okay, Ruan, I'll quickly tell you how much money I've got. I've got absolutely no money. Right? How much properties do I have? I've got not a single property on my name. So I've got I'm what they call a man of straw. I do control a hell of a lot of properties, but personally, I do not have any properties on my name, and that's for security purposes. And a lot of things in South Africa, especially in the South Africa that we're in. One of the things that I can mention to you, and that is public knowledge and general knowledge, because my students knew and knows about this. In 2004, I took on a challenge to buy 49 properties. Actually, I said that I would increase my passive income with 100,000 Rand without spending a cent of my own capital within 100 days. And I bought 49 properties, increased my passive income with 119,000. We've proved that on the internet within 94 days. So if you want to inspire, and I think that is a good enough target without taking anything else that I've got into consideration. Uh, you know, um, Inspired to get 49 properties with no money. Um, and then I'll open the rest up to you so that you can see uh, how to go to the next level, because that is literally the beginning of great things. I hope that answer you, Ruan. Um, but
Uh,
but literally, I do not have a single property on my name.
Anthony says, "Thanks for your time." And then Ruan says, "Thank you for asking the question." Ruan, we always ask all the questions and read all the comments. That's why we sometimes stay very long on these webinars. I think there was only one webinar in the past 4 years where we have not been able to do so. I remember one webinar we sat until 11 o'clock at night to answer questions.
Yeah,
But we
that
have
is
also learned
it's
from that.
important. If you are willing to be on this webinar, this is a training webinar. I'm offering, the only reason why I'm offering the Property Pro program is because I unconditionally believe that there's no better program in the world, and there's no ways that you can learn faster what you need to know in terms of to become a serious property investor. And there were one or two, let's call it testimonials. I think Tanya as well as Rudy, some of the stuff that they share, and some of my other students, I think, can also share a lot of stories, and that is really my passion. So it's because I believe in what I do, but I also believe that if there's just one idea tonight that stuck with you, that your life is never going to be the same. And that happened to me in 1982 when I read a little poem, not a poem, a verse by Ochmandino that says, "I'm not on this earth by chance, I'm here for a purpose. And that purpose is not to shrink into a grain of sand, but to grow into a mountain. And henceforth, I'll apply all my efforts to become the highest mountain of them all. And I will strain my potential until it cries for mercy." That night, I made a decision because I was down and out. Everything worked against me. And I could not see that I would ever become successful with a absolute flawless track record of failures up to that stage. And that changed my life. And I've seen that since then. I've done courses by by Alan Pease. That changed my life. You know, I've done courses with John DeMartini. That changed my life. And if I can share that information, I can help people. And I know for a fact that what you've seen here tonight, there's not a single person on this planet Earth that will share this information with you, because I think some people think it's too valuable, but I think personally that I've got absolute total abundance and I can share freely. And I hope that you're going to take it in that with that attitude as well. Is that all?
Okay, Hannes, now Dean says, thank you for your teaching this evening, and I wish I had met you sooner or been on your program. And then
Thank
Antoine,
you.
this is the last one, Hannes, says,
Uh,
if your monthly income is less than 3,000 Rand a month, can you still invest in a property and succeed?
Yeah, but you're going to invest in a very small property. In fact, if your income is less than 3,500 Rand, there's a way that you can apply for 100% subsidy through the government. So how on earth do you like that? But now, of course, there are certain criteria, but you can literally get approximately, I forgot, I need to check it. I haven't checked it for quite some time. But you can get about 90,000 Rand from the government for absolutely free mahala, just because there are certain criteria. Google that, go and have a look. Uh, but one of the things is your income must be less than 3,500 Rand. So maybe that's some good news. But with 3,500 Rand, getting a property for free, even if it's a small property or a you know, a stand, you can be in a serious position in a couple of years from now on condition that you get the right IRR on your property, and that IRR should be greater than your financial freedom growth rate. So, Anthony, start at least with this financial freedom planner. Make sure that you understand the principles, and flipping, my friend, go for it.
And then Hannes Bertie says, thanks, Hannes. Once again, a great webinar.
Thank
And
you,
Cindy
Bertie.
says, thank you so very much for sharing your knowledge with us. God bless. And
Thank you,
Anthony
Cindy.
says, thank you, Hannes.
Thank you,
And
Anthony.
Costa says, any idea when the Wealth Creators University going to be running again?
Okay, it is running, but not the way that it should. And actually, Leon should answer that question. I'm not going to try to answer that question.
My question is whether it refers to the workshops which we had
No, I
changed
don't think it's
onto
the
the website.
workshops. I think it's the website, because there's a lot of programs or courses that we're on that is not on at the moment.
Yeah, we are putting them one by one back. The ones that we have advertised tonight will be running next week.
Okay, thanks. Right, I think, Leon, that was the last question. And with that, first of all, thank you, Leon, for helping me tonight and for sharing your little bit. And then for each and every person, I see more than 90% of the people are still on the webinar. I really appreciate the fact that you are willing to sit and listen to me. And I hope that between Leon and myself, that we've added value to you, that you can take this value, that you can take it out. And I guarantee you, if you do what I'm teaching you, flip, the sky is the limit. And it's great, especially when you come back and you start giving feedback. You know, I've been doing this for 12 years. I've got 100% money back guarantee, and well, no one has come, so I can definitely share this piece of information with you, and that is that I've got 100% track record, because if people do what I tell them, they are going to get the results that they want. And with that, we call it a night. Thank you to each and everyone, and hope to see you soon.
Yeah, from my side, thank you for everyone, and hope to see you soon. And have a great evening and a great, well, long weekend.
Okay, I'm going to write I'm busy writing a new special report on property, and I hope to finish it by the end of this long weekend. So maybe you can look forward for some more value by Monday or Tuesday. Right? See you. Cheers. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.